Alrighty. Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well this Sunday. Feel great. Hope you feel fine. Thank you guys for coming in, listening. Remember what you need only. We're just going to go ahead and start off with what the week is looking like, of course. What it entails, especially with the full moon coming in on the 23rd for us. I'm going to take a look and see what that means for the collective. What energy this may hold for the collective. Spit it one more time. Alright. Spirit, what do you have? What energy for the collective this week? What energy do you have for the collective this week? So we have your commitment is being tested, which is first quarter moon. Then we have confidence is key to success. We got a lot of Leo energy coming in, Sun energy, and don't let pride get in your way. Is there any other energy? Spirit, just one more card for the collective this week. And we have a new start is coming. See all these? Perfect. All right. So for your commitment is being tested with the first quarter moon. This is a means of, again, reflecting on if you want what you truly want. Is this what you truly desire? Is this truly what you're looking for, right? So your commitment is being tested. Is this something that you should put your dedication and effort into? But it's also a realization of if there's a setback, if there's a withdrawal or a delay or something didn't go as expected or planned, how dedicated are to it? Are you? How stronghold do you feel? Do you feel an actual connection, actual passion, actual want, and actual desire for that? Do you feel the need to actually do so? So with your commitment being tested, it's a means of something happening where you reflect on your goals, your aspirations, your ideas of yourself. I'm hearing your ideas of your environment and what you're looking for and aspiring to. It is currently being tested. How committed to your reality are you? How committed to your focus, your drive, and your goals are you actually being in filling? So let's go ahead and pull this up. Okay. First quarter moon is about changes, confidence, and commitment, which we see in the next two cards. We're going to go ahead and pull this up first. Just want to go ahead and get the affirmation out. So for the emotional understanding for this, which is attunement with the moon, it is the affirmation is I'm committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. So again, it is what you believe to be true is true for you, so you believe in yourself. Again, this is again a time of self-reflection. Is this actually what you want? Is this what you desire? Is this what you're going for? If something happened, like I said, are you still driven towards it? Do you still have that drive, that focus, that determination, that want for it, right? It is a means of affirming yourself of, if I believe this is true, that no matter what happened or didn't happen, this is still going to happen. This is still what I need. It says, again, that affirmation is I'm committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. Not meekness, not worry, not doubt, not fear, not anxiety, not anything. It's with confidence because you are committed to something. Where you're committed to something, no matter if you feel like you have the energy to do it or not, it's a means of I'm committed to doing this because this is what I want to see for my life in the long run, right? Additional meanings are the answer to your question is yes, but not yet, especially for some of you. That was the reading for the third person where it says you are close to your dreams. Well, not quite yet. There's more work to do. And then it says you're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes you just need to realize how much we want something, and you need to recommit to someone or something. So like I said, it's a means of taking that reflection, taking that step back, if anything happened or didn't happen, and realizing, is this what I want to do? If it is what I want to do, am I taking the proper steps to plan? Am I just continuously saying this is what I want to do? Am I putting action into it? Am I dedicated to it? Am I committed to it? Am I actually ready to have this be a something standstilling in my life? Or like it said, someone standstilling in your life. Is this truly what I want to implement? Because once I implement it in my life, everything is going to change as well. Am I truly confident and ready for that? But you have to be committed, right? So taking that in, especially with this next one being confidence is your key to success. You ever put on something, you just don't feel comfortable with it, and you realize if you were to go out in that, you would be tugging on yourself all day. You wouldn't be as outspoken or bold. This is that feeling, right? That energy. Feeling like I'm just starting out something, or I'm creating something new, or I'm building something new that is still going to be your key to success, right? Confidence, realizing that you don't know what you don't know, right? That was another person for the sake. The third person as well. And for this person, the first person to get up and just start doing things, just to have that action, you need to have the confidence of recognizing, what do or don't I know? I have the confidence to realize that this is what I do want to succeed in. I need to start speaking to myself that way, loving myself that way, especially with the new moon energy in Leo coming. We want to make sure that that is a strong foundation, that is something we can build off of. But let's go ahead and get the affirmation for that as well. A little too far, getting closer, and there we are. So again, this is most definitely, this is what everybody got last time. The affirmation for this is make time to have fun. It is hard to feel like you can make a commitment in your life. I'm hearing it's hard to feel like you can make a commitment in your life for something that you want where that's self-consuming it all. And what I mean by that is that's what you're doing 24/7. You don't see an outlet. You don't see a way. Like I said, it's always like a video game. You're playing a video game. You're seeing it so close. You're trying to map out your dreams, your goals, this. You're trying to do this for this person or that for the person. You're trying to set up everything and that way, and you don't allow yourself to have fun. You don't allow yourself to have a jovial moment, to actually ponder and how far you've come, to reflect in. I'm hearing just give gratitude for even setting up a plan, to give yourself grace and happiness with realizing what you do want for yourself, because that is also pulling into a key to success. Feeling confident in knowing what you want to do, feeling confident in the plan that you're setting up, feeling confident in the decisions that you're going to make. It is, I can do this, and I can still have time to enjoy my life, to represent myself in the highest way and highest manner. Because what's the point of, like I said, getting something which is going to feel like a weight and not actually feel like you can enjoy the weight that you're supposed to, right? Blessings come with something that could be weightful, but if you don't feel like you can actually enjoy it, you're just like, another thing I got. But confidence is your key to success, and that means that you have to be confident in every decision. You have to be confident in waiting. You have to be confident in not knowing. You have to be confident in feeling some self-doubt at moments, so that way you can navigate to why you're feeling that way, to actually come up with something, right? But if your confidence is your key to success and your commitment is being tested, if you even want success in the first place, it's a means of realizing, maybe I'm not enjoying my life as much as I want to, so I don't feel like I need to be committed to creating something in my life in the first place, right? So additional meetings for this, the new moon in Leo, is it's time to show the world what you've got. Shine your light, which is again for the middle row for sure. There was time to shine your light. You are gorgeous, you are sexy, you are beautiful. It is time to realize that you have that innerness that can come outer. It says have some pride. When you don't have pride in what you're doing or in yourself, it shows. You don't put as much care into it. You don't put as much thought into it. You don't care to understand why it didn't even work. I'm hearing you're just like, I mean, I can make another one. I can do it again. I can start over. It is what it. But you didn't take pride in it. You didn't feel like this is attached to your name, attached to your energy, enough to have some sense of pride in what you were doing and cultivating, or in a relationship that you're in, or a job that you're in. It's a means of, if my confidence is key to success and I'm not feeling confident in what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, how can I have pride in it? How can I have joy in it? How can I revel in that? And that is a means of realizing that you're hiding something within yourself, or not acknowledging it, or dismissing it, right? Putting on the back burner, and you'll be like, it is what it is, it's fine. I'll take that. It's not that serious. It wasn't meant to be. What was it? It's this feeling of realizing that you feel like you can't get there, which leads to the next one is spoil yourself. You've earned it. Like I said, you give yourself praise for realizing what you want to do. Give yourself praise for realizing what you don't want to do and taking that revelation in that. But it's a realization of every step of the way is your choice, is your mindfulness. Do you want to do it, and how do you want to do it? It says you've turned someone's head, right? That can be, I'm hearing for your career, it can be a job. Somebody's like, yeah, let me get them on there. I need them. I see exactly what they bring to the table. They know what they bring to the table. They are very prideful in their work. They're very masterful in it, but they also want to continuously learn more, whatever that is. Or you turn someone's head for a relationship or for a friendship, or like, I like the way that they go about and how they speak. Whatever it is, it's a means of, again, you allowing yourself to, I'm hearing, revel in yourself, adorn yourself, and adore yourself right now, especially with this being tested, and you realizing that this is what you need for success, for joy, is just trusting and having confidence in yourself. It comes with balance. The last one, second to last one that you have is don't let pride get in the way. So have some pride, because right now it's that struggle of not having enough at all, but don't allow it to get so much in the way that you don't allow for growth, that you don't allow for lessons, that you don't allow for breaks. You don't allow for moments and breaks. You feel like you always have to be out there. You feel like you always have to be in the forefront. You feel like you always have to be moving, always have to be seen, always have to be held. Don't let your pride get in the way. Your light is going to shine regardless. You just got to show the world what you got. And that is you having pride. You being able to say, I did this. This is how long it took me. This is what I set up. This is what I did. I did this when I was tired. That is allowing yourself to revel in that. But when pride gets in the way, it doesn't allow you to, again, grow, to accept criticism, to accept a different idea or perspective or different understanding, to accept that rejection, right? Even because when pride gets in the way, it's like, why could they not try? It's me. Who do you think? It's you weren't right for the job. You weren't right for the person. You weren't right for the situation, whatever it is, but that's fine. But once you let pride get in the way, it can stifle you if you don't catch yourself and realize this is a means for me to take a step back. Take a moment and realize, is this setback? Is this delay? Is this rejection? Is this change of course? Am I still going to be confident in myself to continuously move forward and have pride in what and who I know I am, no matter what? Or am I going to let pride get in the way and feel like, fuck them, it should have been me. I should have been had it. It is what it is. I'm not going to let it go. And then you don't ever learn, like, maybe you missed a step. Maybe if you would have talked to that person, like, why didn't that work out? Like, they're like, oh, I just feel like this. But I actually know somebody that you actually might be a better fit for. It's a thing of don't allow yourself to be so ahead of yourself that you don't even allow yourself to be the head of yourself. Right, you're allowing your emotions, I'm hearing, lead, which is most likely why I pull out the emotions deck as well. You're allowing your emotions to lead you in a way that is not from confidence, right? It's not from assurance. It's not from wanting to learn. It's not from wanting to commit to yourself and be dedicated. It's from a means of people aren't noticing me. They're not seeing me. They're not giving me the attention I deserve and need. They're passing up on something. And now you're like, well, fuck it, they ain't gonna get nothing from me. I'm not going to say this no more. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going in anymore. And now you're going away from what the key to success was, which is shining your light, spoiling yourself, taking pride in your work, still continuously putting yourself out there. Now you're being so prideful that you're realizing either they're going to take me as I am, and I'm not going to take any constructive criticism or anything of that sort, or I'm not going to reflect, or I'm not going to ponder anything. It is what it is. That's, again, can't grow that way. Your affirmation for this is, I am magnificent without being plain too much, right? And they always say, you're never too much for the wrong, for the right people. That is very true. But if you allow your pride to get in the way and you feel like that what you are going for is the only thing that is going to accept you or allow you in, that is also your commitment being tested. Can you be redirected? Can you be re-guided? Can you realize that no matter where you go, as long as you are confident in yourself and you know yourself that you are going to be successful no matter what happens, as long as you are committed, you will pass whatever test is put out in front of you. Additional meanings is self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Again, knowing who you are and recognizing it without either trying to hold it over somebody as a gotcha and or hide it from people as a gotcha, right? Everyone is equally important. They didn't deserve that. They didn't put as much as work as I did. They don't understand. They don't do this. I would never wear that. I would never. It's this thing of you are allowing who you are to project onto other people when they have nothing to do with you, and that is also prideful because you feel like you are the hierarchical representation of everybody when you are just the representation of yourself, for your life. But when you start doing that, it's like they can't compare. No, they can't, and you don't compare to them. You don't match up to them, and they don't match up to you because that's not what it's for. It's for you to divest into yourself. To invest into yourself and allow that to be a reflection of all things, because everyone is equally important in their life. That's how everybody feels. But when you feel like you are more important than in somebody else's life than they are even in their own, and you feel like they're not making wise decisions, then you start going off of that and not yourself. It says creative urges should be followed, work some magic. So like I said, it's not a time to, if something was delayed or pissed you off or made you mad or a setback, this is not the time to be like, I'm taking it all away. They ain't gonna get nothing from me. I ain't doing nothing again. I'm never gonna do that again. I'm never gonna say that again. It's a means of, that is also your pride. You're hindering yourself. These creative urges. Allow it to be let out, because that is why it didn't work, so that it can give you a little bit more energy, a little bit more zing, a little bit more something, right? Then it's also allowing you to spoil yourself, allowing yourself to have fun, because you're realizing I can follow myself in this free flow of energy and be happy and sure and confident in it. And it says a friendship may be ending now. And that is a means of once you realize who and what are you holding on to. Are you committing to people and or things that don't necessarily need your commitment? Are you just holding on to them for the time that you spent, for the characteristics that they have and you like the way that their characteristics feel, or for the job and the benefits that they have, but it's just like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm hearing don't mix business with pleasure. I don't know where that came from, but don't mix that business with pleasure, because that can also lead to some things not working out how you want, because it can go a long standing of that friendship not being as logical in a business sense as it needs to be, right? But a friendship may be ending now, and that is a means of allowing yourself to, again, alleviate that pride. I got all these people around me, I got all these friends, or this person's still my friend, and it's just this means of, why are you allowing that commitment? Why are you putting that devotion, that time, and that care into something that you know you should not be holding on to? Right? And Leos have that thing where they have a big heart, they're very open, they're trying to encapsulate it all like the sun and give it all these nutrients and energy, and it's a means of you're giving it to dead ground at this moment in time. So allow yourself to not be so prideful or feel like you got all these connections when some of these connections lead to a dead end. Okay? The final card for that is a new start is coming. This is new moon energy. We already have the new moon. We are coming up on a full moon. New moon is about a clean slate, potentials, dreams. Again, it's that start. So the affirmation for this is fabulous. Let's see. I'll see it when I believe it. Okay? And that is, again, your commitment is being tested. So start putting some action in there. If you feel like, I'll see it when I believe it. Well, you can't see yourself losing weight if you're not putting in action to lose weight. I'll see it when I believe it. You can't see yourself getting something like anything, and you don't see yourself planning to save for it or work out for it. I'll see what I believe it. They ain't, this and that is like, but you're not putting in effort. I'm here. You have to put in that work. You have to put in that reflection, that time, that devotion. I'll see it when I believe it. It says, I'll see it when I believe it. I'll see it when I believe it. So they're saying that you are going to have to visualize this first. You are going to have to cultivate this first. This is why those creative urges you want to tap into, which is why that confidence is what you want to tap into. Because it didn't say I believe it when I see it. It says I'll see it when I believe it, which just means you have to manifest. You have to start creating and diving into those choices, into that mindset. You have to start seeing yourself doing that, hearing yourself say these things, allowing yourself to take that on. Because once you see it, you'll believe it. I'll see it when I believe it. And once I believe in this and I'm feeling like this is what's going to happen, I'll start putting in action for it, right? You know, I was like, man, I'm tired. Like, I shouldn't do this. Like, no, I believe that I see I believe myself to put out as much as this needs to be heard, especially with the full moon coming up. And I see it. It's like I'm seeing it, I'm believing it, I'm seeing it. They're saying this is the time for manifestation. This is the time to really start putting that work in for yourself, because a new start is coming. So don't let your pride get in the way of feeling like, it ain't gonna happen. You have to see it. Start putting in action, start putting in that work, start putting in that affirmation, those words, start putting in those boundaries, those restrictions, so that way you can start believing it even more, because it is being tested. Do you really want this, and how much? This should have meanings our new start is on the way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well, and forget about the past, which makes sense with everything going on here. Again, commitment is being tested for yourself. Your confidence is the key to allowing yourself to stick to whatever you feel like you need and want to be committed to. I didn't even know he was still in here. And allow yourself to work in that way. Don't allow yourself pride to get in the way because of, like I said, setbacks, delays, or because you're just sitting there and you're just waiting. Allow yourself to get prideful, feel like, hey, pride comes before the fall. And sometimes people are even prideful with the negativity that they're experiencing. This always happens to me. This is what it is. I can never catch up. Saying it so boldly, so proudly. I'm always getting screwed over. I'm always getting cheated on. It's like, geez, you're taking so much pride in that. You have so much confidence in what you're saying and how you're reacting. And now you're committing to that. And now that's what you're believing and seeing. It's because that's what you're saying and speaking over your life. Instead of realizing, no, I need to put myself out there. I need to do me more. I need to realize what makes me happy and understand that. Just want to get some quick messages. Find a message of spirit for the collective. Thank you. Whew. Brush your teeth and wash your ass. Again, this is a means of taking care of yourself. Taking care of your physical body. Taking care of your physical environment. Making sure that you are actually taking care of that mindset. It is hard to be confident and speak words of confidence if you're looking around and you're seeing like, it's not really much to be confident or happy in. Take care of yourself, right? This is also allowing you to have pride. This is also allowing you to have that commitment that we were talking about. Even if you just wake up and wash your face, and if you just wake up and only rinse out your mouth with mouthwash, take your time to give yourself something to be committed to. Start committing to yourself if that's what you need to do. Even if you just wake up and get out of bed and just like, okay, I got out of bed and I moved to the couch today. At least I work from the couch. It's taking these moments to commit to yourself. Commit to these small daily activities that show yourself that I am here. I'm ready. I'm ready to carry the weight of my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings, my everything. But I need to start by taking care of my basic necessities right now before I can worry about anything else, and that is a-okay. So feel like, okay, I need to take a moment. That's why I said it's, what are you committed to? We have, they love you unconditionally. Yes, it's spelled wrong, mind your business, but don't. They love you unconditionally and care about you. This is a means of, I create this card for your ancestors, or your guides, or your rishas, or your angels, whomever. It's a means of pulling into that. Pulling inward to yourself as well. Your inner child, they love and care about you. Your inner teenager, it's a means of they love you unconditionally and care about you. That is one person that you will always have to be committed to is yourself. You always are stuck with this person. That is the true ball and chain. Is you, your mind, your body, everything. So if you feel like you're not loving yourself unconditionally because you're not treating yourself like you are a commitment, like it is your time to shine, like you have something to offer and give. It doesn't mean so maybe just taking it slow. Maybe, like I said, take it one moment at a time. If you feel like you can't take a shower today, you decide I can't change clothes, maybe. Do things of that sort where just allow yourself to give yourself just a little bit of love at a time. And you feel like, man, I just can't do it today. Just give yourself, write some words of affirmation down, even if you feel like you can't say it out of your own mouth, right? Just like, I can't. Choose a different dinner. Maybe you feel like maybe what I'm eating, just choose it and just slowly giving yourself those loving, intentional moments, right? We always talk about being considerate of others and people around us. Are you considerate of yourself? Are you giving yourself that intentional, considerate love? And that is exactly what is needed, especially if your commitment for your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your hobbies, your whatever it is being tested. You don't want to bring in self-doubt or self-loathing or worry or fear or anxiety or a means of feeling like I can't do this. Because that's why that Leo energy came out, that prideful, strong, I'm hearing redemption energy coming out. It's that means of allowing yourself, like, I can be encapsulated. I can have all of my light and people are under my light without feeling like it's too much. The sun doesn't shine and we are just like, whoo! Alright, if other people need to adjust to it, they do. But it's a means of you have to recognize that for yourself. Alright. Anything else for the collective spirit for this week in regards to the reading? Any final messages, spirit? Actually out for it, especially now with the full moon. It's messing me up. Ready? I think that's it. We're closing it out, spirit. Alright, so now we're just going to go ahead, just like finish it, and get out some final messages for your emotions. Like I said, especially this full moon and things happening, like I'm hearing, like I said, I'm hearing that something's going to happen. Like, that's why your commitment's being tested. That's why you have to not go back to this prideful, let me hide myself, let me act in a way that's braggadocious but not really taking a lesson in, let me act in a way that's negative or distraught. It's just a means of, let's see what the spirit has for your emotions. Keep in mind, keep in check of. What do you have for for the collective, for the emotion for this week to look out for and be mindful of? This is all mental. Anything else, spirit, for the collective for this week? Emotions to be mindful of in regards to the reading. Alrighty. So we have the first card that came out was a mental clarity card. Again, this is something that weighs on you mentally. This is something that you may have a struggle with. And we got nervous, which makes sense if you're being tested. A lot of people have test anxiety. I know a few people that do. If you feel like something is coming at you, it's almost like I'm seeing it's like an attack. Like somebody's coming at you. It's like a full force, and it's like, damn, hold up, I wasn't expecting that. Or again, I'm hearing that, why me? This always happens. The other shoe shopping, or damn, as soon as I thought I had a moment, as soon as I thought I had a break, that's what I'm hearing. It's like it's pulling into this nervousness. So it says for mental clarity, again, this weighs on your mind, your mental, which can affect you. Because what you think, you speak. What you speak, you become. It says the emotional state of nervousness may be daunting. It's the feeling of walking on eggshells with an intimidating force present that prevents us from relaxing or trusting ourselves. We might also ride the edge of nervous excitement when sensing a big change or shift is about to occur. And that was the final card, that there's a new change, a new beginning, new moon. It is happening. This is a clean slate. This is potential for new things, for a new start. So again, if we're going to see this nervousness, is not a means of now there's something, like I said, I feel like it's attacking and they use intimidating force to not trust yourself. It's pulling into that Leo energy. Having that confidence is going to lead to success. Allowing ourselves to realize that I'm not going to let pride get in the way, but I am going to take pride and confidence and assurance in my work. I'm realizing that the reason why I'm being tested is because something is big is on the horizon, and they really want to see if I can actually carry the weight of, like I said, these blessings that are coming in, this luck, peace, this grace, this hearing, right? It's allowing that in. But if you feel like you're nervous because it's something that you haven't recognized, or you're not used to, or it hasn't happened in a while, or it's not, again, going how you expected, it's a means of just realize that this nervousness is just a shift of change that is needed. But again, if you feel that way, don't allow it to prevent you from, like I said, relaxing or trusting yourself. Allow yourself to become calm, which we're going to read last, and allow yourself to kind of alleviate that and realize, I'm sensing this feeling of nervousness because I haven't been here before, or this situation feels like I don't know if I can navigate out of this, even if I have been here before. It's this feeling of, like I said, walking on eggshells, not knowing. But that's again where we lead into that they love you unconditionally. Go within self. Go and find community. Find that sense where it can alleviate you. Talk it out. Write it out. Sing it out. Like I said, you're getting those creative urges, like the Leo card said. Allow that to alleviate some of that nervousness by getting it out of you. Okay? Crystals and stones are bloodstone, sapphirite, and lithium quartz. The next one that we got is guilty. Right? Guilty is a feeling like maybe you did something wrong or something didn't go out the way you expect because of your actions or intentions, or you're feeling guilty because of what you may have caused and you feel like you can't now be forgiven for it or anything of that sort. But that can also lead to you feeling like you're not confident in your success because you're feeling guilty for you not getting the success you feel like you should have. Let me go ahead and read that. It says, guilt is a huge vampire of our emotional well-being. It taxes the mind and spirit and can taint our self-concept, which again, if we're tainting it and we're thinking it in a bad way of like that pridefulness of not being able to take anything on and being hard to work with or hard to work on for yourself, you don't allow yourself to actually learn those lessons, or you feel like you can't be confident. And it taints you and yourself of like, I can't make these decisions, I can't make these choices, nothing goes right, it's all going wrong, or it never works out, or they always give me less than, or I don't get credit, whatever it is, it's this means of, it's going to, you feel like it's tainted your self-concept because of that. It says, although guilt is wired to the conscience to help discern wrongs of the past, it can crystallize and harden your ability to grow and move forward in life. And that was also what we got in the new card in the new beginning for the new moon, was to let go of the past, to release that, because it is only for a lesson, not for something to live in. So once you feel like you're living in that and you're continuously going back and pondering what you should have done, what you could have done, and oh, I should have known better, I couldn't. No, you didn't know better. The only reason you're feeling like you know better is because you know better now. You have the information now. You have the knowledge now, right? And then if it's like you knew better then, maybe you didn't have the tools of how to regulate your system, your nervous system, your mind. You didn't have the research. Maybe you didn't have the environment to allow yourself to actually reflect on the past the way that you are now, right? That pushes you even forward. So allow that guilt to lead you to something and realize, okay, why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling like, oh, this is what I could have done, should have done, and didn't work out? It's on me. And it's a means of, if it's on me and it didn't work out, then it's on me to work out, right? So some crystals or stones are water tourmaline, Apache tears, chrysocolla, and andalusite, okay? The final card that we have is physical emotions. If you feel like you cannot calm your mind, calm and rest your body. As soon as you, like I said, if we think it, we speak it. If we speak it, we become. And imagine that also going with your head. Your mind is going a mile a minute. Now you feel like you got your hands got to match. Now your body, now you're running 1,000,001 errands. Or now you just up moving your room around. Or you're just walking back and forth. And now you're finding things to clean. Or you're bothering people. What can I do? Can I do this? It's like you're trying to run away from this instead of sitting, reflecting, and realizing that something big is happening. A change is happening, and I cannot be nervous about it, and I cannot feel guilty about the past, because I need to calm myself to actually be able to hold on to what is truly going to be coming to me and towards me. I need to calm my body. I need to sit there. Like I said, if you have creative urges to draw, do embroidery, paint, dance, sing, scream therapy, whatever it is, calm your body. So that way your mind has a place to rest. allow your own self to be a place where your mind and your body can rest, right? So that way you're able to navigate this a lot more with that confidence, right, that we're seeing. It says calm. Being calm is an emotional state that brings peacefulness, creating a feeling of ease and connection in the body and mind. Calmness is a heart-centered quality, allowing us to act with clarity and increase patience and experience relaxation. Air is also associated with air. The heart is also associated with air, so getting outside more, getting that fresh air, being out in the sun, like the sun and the moon and Leo. It's taking that air in, allowing yourself to see things and how expansive the world really is. And that makes it a lot easier to kind of realize that these are small problems that I can deal with, right? It says crystals that teach calmness generally have an overall soothing effect. So we have rose quartz, larimar, labradorite, and watermelon tourmaline. Okay, so that has been your reading for the week. Hope that you enjoyed it and only got something from it if you needed to get something from it and it resonated with you. Thank you guys for coming in and allowing me to do that for your energy. And I love you guys until next time.